You'll never find as long as you live. My notifications are finally on some act right. Wow, that's a beautiful thing. I guess they want that Diddy news to get out there, huh? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jason Reels. What up? Payday, what up? Choke no joke. The morning inspiration, morning workout. You already know we out here. Dev Banks, good morning. Frank Hughes, good morning. I am hungry. I didn't eat no breakfast. I ain't drink no coffee. Just had me some water. They got the football games today out here in the park. You know, I sit down and watch for a little when I take my break. Sean West, what up? Brad from BK, what up? Queen Kiana, what up, baby? Eric Lewis in here. Somebody made some whipped coffee. It's so good and it's on ice. You already know. All y'all having coffee, man. I'm jealous. I'll probably hit Starbucks up when I leave, finish working out. Today's Sunday, I might treat myself to a nice breakfast somewhere, go to a brunch. AC, what up? Tony Piper, what up? Black King, what up? My man had the old school video camera. Was good, was good. Kenyatta in here. LA Majors in here. Too rich for your blood. Today is one of them days I was excited about getting out here, but it's a lifestyle. It's a part of my life now. It's like brushing my teeth. I got to get up and do it. It's like washing my butt. I got to get up and do it, man. Let me give y'all a little tip, all right? This is wise wisdom I'm about to give y'all, all right? This is wise wisdom I'm about to get y'all. Shout out to my man O in London, hitting me up. Here's the wise words, all right? And you tell this to a person that don't know how, that don't have good hygiene, all right? You tell them your Uncle Choke taught you this, all right? Now, it may sound like it come from a fortune cookie, but it don't, all right? Y'all ready? You teach your kids this and your dirty friends this. Y'all ready? Need some sun on me for this one, all right? One who goes to bed with itchy butt wakes up with smelly finger, okay? That jewel right there is something that you can keep with you for the rest of your life, all right? One who goes to bed with itchy butt wake up with smelly finger, okay? Don't say I ain't teach you. That's right. Joke, no joke, Confucius. Confucius say, one who go to bed with itchy butt wake up with smelly finger, all right? And put that in your fortune cookie and eat it. You stinking asses. In other words, take a shower before you go to bed. Take a bath before you go to bed. Wash your butt before you go to bed. Joke, no joke. It's the morning news, morning inspiration, morning workout. We out here to get some, at least a little 3 miles in today. Do some push-ups, some jumping jacks. Probably even going to the park and do a few little pull-ups. You know, this is my final week for getting back into it. And next week, well, this week, starting tomorrow, I incorporate going back into the gym with the weights. My shirts is already tight. I'm gonna have to switch up in a minute because I'm going up into the 200s and bulking up, beefing up. Gotta make sure my smack game is on 100. So, few things we gotta address. I know a lot of y'all in here for the Diddy. Diddy ass is in trouble, boy. Boy, he in trouble. Never did he think this day would come. It's a beautiful day to get out and walk, y'all. If you're in the house, go and put on something. Take your phone with you. You can watch me while I walk, and you can walk with me. But it's beautiful out here today. I don't know what city you're in. It may not be. But look at all these. They out here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get into Diddy in 2 seconds, but let me say this real quick. If you're in California, y'all know that storm is coming, right? If you're in California, you know Hurricane Hillary is coming. It's so ironic that it's Hillary and Trump is the guy here out here getting indicted. We got a hurricane called Hillary, right? I think that's a coincidence. And now what they're saying is that now all of a sudden there's fires starting in Washington. So you know what they're going to try to pull, allegedly, right? The fires up in Seattle or up in Washington, they're going to be going, this hurricane's going to hit and go right up the coast and go right up towards Washington. And then they're going to say that the hurricane spreaded the fires and a whole bunch of people, they're going to burn them out. Some news stations are reporting that there hasn't been a hurricane in California in 20 years, which I don't believe because I've been living longer than 20 years and I never remember California having a hurricane. But there are other news outlets reporting that the last one was like 80 years ago around World War One. That sounds more realistic to me. But if you're looking around and you're looking at the world and you're looking at all these tragedies going on out here, like in Maui, they done burnt all these people out, and now they calling people asking them, do they want to sell their land? People calling people to see if they want to sell their plots and stuff like that. You know what that was, bro. All the rich people areas where Oprah and all them live out there in Maui, that shit ain't get touched one bit. This land takeover is real. Oh yeah, this is definitely. I don't think a coincidence. Definitely a part of a major plan. It's like America. We on the war with somebody, and they not dropping bombs on us. They just burning us out and using a biological warfare, chemical warfare with viruses and stuff like that. It's too much stuff getting flooded and burnt up, and like we having mad, and it could just be God coming back with all this Sodom and Gomorrah and all this evil and stuff, and people out here thinking they men when they women, and women thinking they men when they women, and all that craziness going on, man. It ain't no telling. This just may be revelations. This may just be the prophecy, God coming back. Iris, thanks for the cash app. Iris, appreciate you, love. Modern day Babylon. Right about that. Damn, I didn't even count those push-ups. It don't matter as long as I did some. So yeah, so if you on the California side, you got people on the California side, just check with them. Check with them, call them. The hurricane it hasn't made landfall yet. But it did break down from a 4 to, I think it's like a 2 or a 1 by now. So it may not be as bad, but it's definitely gonna be some flooding and some power outages. So make sure your people's on point and know what's coming, all right? Somebody says drizzling now. LA Major, where you at? Let us know where you at. And they saying that this thing is gonna go as far as Vegas. I thought Vegas would be safe. And at least it ain't no much water around Vegas. So I don't think they gotta deal with worry about no floodings. Unless they have tremendous downfalls of rain. There's a tropical storm now. They overhyping it. First came in 100 years. And first hurricane in 100 years in Vegas. It's the mudslides. Yeah, that's what Cali gotta be worried about. The mudslides. And I've been seeing them putting down like a lot of tarp and stuff around houses and stuff to try to prevent the mudslides. But I will be getting back to Kelsey's testimony today, probably about like 3 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock. I'll be back on with the rest of the testimony for Kelsey's. And then after the Kelsey, I'm getting into Megan's testimony, which is going to be very interesting for those people that never got to hear Megan's testimony in this case. To all the promoters out there, especially if you're in Atlanta, the Georgia area, all promoters. And can y'all please help me with this? All promoters. I'm doing the show called Things to Do. Please contact me and you'll get free promotion right here on my channel. All right. I'm doing a show called Things to Do. And it don't matter where you at, because people watch me from here to Great Britain to Canada to Africa and all over the United States. But all promoters, hit me up at Choke No Joke Official on Instagram, Choke No Joke at Gmail. You got events that you want to promote, all right? You can do that for free with me, all right? Hit me up and I'll tell you what you need to do, all right? So I'm doing a show, y'all, called Things to Do, all right? It's part of my show, my traveling show, all right? I'm starting my traveling show next week. And I'm just going to be traveling. and going different places, different cities, and doing uh, taste testing, reviews on places to eat, clubs, venues, all types of stuff. So if you have a business and you want free promotion and you want to be a part of things to do with Choke No Joke, hit me up, chokenojoke at Gmail, send me an email. If you go on my website, send me a message, chokenojokeproductions.com. You can hit me up on Instagram, Choke No Joke Official, Twitter, TikTok. I'm on TikTok for all y'all that's on TikTok too. You know what I mean? So all promoters, whether you're in Georgia, whether you in Charlotte, whether you in wherever, and that goes to all corporate companies too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all got tours coming into these cities, like Live Nation. You need to hit me up. Y'all got a lot of shows that be coming around that nobody don't know about. So things to do with Choke No Joke is going to let the people know what to do wherever city, wherever you at, whatever country. Hit me up. All right. Hit me up, Choke No Joke Official or Choke No Joke at Gmail. If you have an event that you want to promote, all right, at this time, I'm letting promoters that got events coming up, hit me up. All right, hit me up. I'm not talking small promoters, I'm talking you big promoters too. Not just the small promoters. I'm talking you big promoters. If you work at a major company, a major record label, or something like that, and you got any events coming up, or you got a great restaurant, now's the time to hit me up. I may not be this generous for too long. All right, take advantage of the promotion. I'm doing 2 million views a month all over the world. Okay? And for all those who want to travel with me, I'm getting ready to put another trip together to Barcelona, Spain for next year. $600 for 7 days. Don't say I didn't tell you. If you want the information, you want to go to Barcelona for $600, double occupancy, that is. Got to be two of you, 600 each. Hotel and flight included, round trip from JFK. If you're interested in that, hit me up on Choke No Joke at Gmail. I'll let you know what dates we going, or you don't got to go on my dates. You can go on your own, but I'll give you the plug. I'm not selfish. I'm not selfish. I will give you the hookup. All right. But as y'all can see, we taking the trip to Italy. You know what I'm saying? In 2024. So now I just got this new one for Barcelona, Spain. 7 days, 600, double occupancy. And that's your flight and hotel included. And it ain't no bum ass hotel. And you get breakfast every morning, complimentary. All right. If it sounds like a good deal to you, you got a birthday coming up between November and March, and you want to go and you got your passport, holla at me, all right? And if you want to come hang out with me and my peoples, hit me up and I'll tell you which day we going, and you can do that too. We already got a trip going on. Y'all gonna see the Choke No Joke Things to Do show is going to be lit. They're looking at this deer right here. Can y'all see it? funny thing, I was just getting ready to walk through there. I'm glad I didn't. Eric, you said you never been on a plane before. You too damn nervous. Man, you don't get your little punk butt on a goddamn plane and experience this thing called life. You ain't lived life until you been on the plane. Brother, come on, Eric, man. No fear out here, man. Ain't no fear with you. You see how many of us flew? How many people in your family flew places? And you depriving yourself of seeing places like Turks and Caicos, where the water is so turquoise and blue. You feel like you on Fantasy Island. You looking around for Mr. Rock and Tattoo to walk out on your ass. Or go to Panama, where the women, whoo! Oh, Eric, get your ass on the plane, brother. You tripping. Do not deprive yourself of life. I'm afraid of heights. Well, I was afraid of heights. And then I went skydiving to get over my fear of heights. I went and jumped out of the plane, 12,000 feet. And I wasn't scared of nothing no more. I wasn't scared of anything after that. When I hit that ground, I was ready to go right back up. But I punked out. When it was time for me to jump, they pushed me out the plane. Because I was like, you got to be on one knee, and you looking down, you can't even see. You can't see people. You can't even see cars. You so high up. And you supposed to go on one knee on the floor. You go 1, 2, 3, and you supposed to just go and fall out the plane, push yourself out. I was like, 1, 2. I don't think I can do this. I don't think that nigga pushed me out the plane. That first 60 seconds is just a free fall. You just going down. That's just the best feeling in the world, boy. Then you pull that parachute, whoosh. That shit yank you up in the air, whoosh. And then everything's just cruising from there. And you just feel like a bird. It's dead silence. You hear nothing that's going on down on the earth. You can't hear nothing. You just up there. And everything that's little just starts appearing to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the buildings are getting bigger. Then the cars are getting bigger. Then you're starting to see the people. And then they getting bigger. And everything on the earth is just starting to get big when everything was just so little. And then you come down, and I did it in my Timbs. I did it in Timbs. Shout out Lisa Ray. Me and Lisa Ray, we went skydiving together. I gotta get that video from her because she got it on video. Now I regret not buying the video. But I still got my certificate. Monet, what up? Nah, me and Lisa Ray, we went skydiving in, damn, what's the name of that part? It was in California though. Something Canyon. Something with an M. Damn, what was it? Some Canyon. I forgot the name of it. Something with an M. It'll come to me. But yeah, don't hang out with pretty women like her. They'll talk you into doing some crazy things. Make you jump out of the goddamn plane. And I was scared, but if she was going to do it, I was not going to sit there and let her do it and I not do it. Hell no. You know how I would have looked? Like a stone cold punk. You's a pussy. You said, bet she wore all white to skydive too. She did. She definitely did. It's actually on her show, the TV One show that one that she did that I produced, uh, The Real McCoy. Yeah, but let's get on over here to Puffy, Keefe D, the Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, rest in peace. Puffy, I believe he has had his day. I think that he thought that he was going to ride off into the sunset and the movie was going to end good for him. You know, after Craig Mackton died, Andre Harrell died, Black Rob died, Kim Porter died, Biggie got killed, Mace partially lost his mind. Nigga had an identity crisis. This nigga don't know if he want to be a rapper, a pastor, pastor, the rapper, the pastor, to sportcaster. So Puff started off. Let's look at the story of Sean Puffy Combs, right? Puff started off as a dancer. He was doing music videos. He was a dancer. He didn't grow up in the streets. He didn't grow up in the projects. He wasn't selling drugs. He wasn't a gangbanger. He was a good kid that went to college, I believe Howard University, and made his way into the entertainment business, starting off as a promoter, a dancer promoter, you know, dancing for the likes of Heavy D and other people. Being a promoter when he did the city college thing, which ended up in resulting into a lot of people getting killed. Uh, and he did that with, I think, Heavy D and Jessica Rosenblum. And they early on throwing parties, and they had a very bad incident, tragedy. And rest in peace to those who lost their lives in City College, in New York City. Hold on, let me get these push-ups in real quick. So Puff wasn't a gangster, right? But he became one. And I'm gonna tell you how he became one. So going from a club promoter and stuff, he ended up at Uptown Records, where he got an internship from the late Andre Harrell, who had a deal with MCA and created a label called Uptown Records. Andre Harrell, he originally came from a group called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where he was a rapper as well. But he transitioned, started his label, signed the likes of, Albie Shaw, Mary J. Blige, Finesse and Sequence, Groovy Chill, Heavy D, Father MC, Jodeci, and many other acts, you know. Sorry if I forgot any of y'all or left any of y'all out, but it's plenty more. Um, when he got to working for Andre, that was his introduction into the music industry, right? So he wasn't a gangster then. Now, hip hop started taking off, and on a major level, to where people are now selling millions of records opposed to being proud to just go gold. And at this time, Puff is doing a great job over at Uptown Records. But then he started feeling himself a little bit. And Andre Harrell had to punish him. And he had to get fired. And then he went off to start his own label, Bad Boy Records. But he actually was doing Bad Boy Records while he was at Uptown. Because I used to go up to Uptown and I was shopping my demos in around like 91, 92 to Puff and them. Because my man Lionel Fordham, he was working at Bad Boy. He created that Bad Boy logo. Shout out to Lonnie Fordham from Lincoln Projects. So he started Bad Boy while still at Uptown. And his first two artists under the Bad Boy label was Craig Mack and the Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie Smalls at that time until he figured out he can't use the name Biggie Smalls because this other dude had the name Biggie Smalls and he was going to sue him. And Big couldn't buy the name from him, so he became the Notorious B.I.G. Puff started pushing Big and Craig Mack, but Craig Mack actually became bigger than Puff. I mean, bigger than Big in the beginning. He had a hit called "The Flavor in Your Ear," and that was the song that made Bad Boy a household name in New York City. That was the song that broke Bad Boy. That was the song that got Bad Boy the recognition that Puff could do it on his own. After and Big did a few little remixes and stuff like that out there. He had some stuff out there, but "Flavor in Your Ear" is the song that made Bad Boy popular. And then after that, you know, Puff dropped the Craig Mack album, Operation Lockdown. As y'all can see, I ain't got no notes. I'm just a hip hop historian. I lived it. Hip hop's my little brother. All right. What you call it? Craig Mack drops Operation Lockdown. It does good. He drops the Flavor in Your Ear remix. And now Big is starting to come up. So by the Flavor in Your Ear remix with Big on it, now he's popping. Now Big is popping. And now that Big is popping, he's getting a little more notoriety than Craig Mack. So Puff starts to fall back off of Craig Mack and put all his energy into Big. And then he completely shits on Craig Mack when Big takes off. So after that, everything is launched. Now, Bad Boy is official. They moving. Puff getting money now. Now, bullshit is happening. So now Puff got to get the street niggas around him. This is where the wolves, and probably the dudes that before Wolf come in. All the street dudes start coming around, and then they start coming around as the same way. If you reverse it and you look at Suge, Suge was a good kid. Both parents in the house. Grew up in a bad neighborhood, but his parents kept him away from the goons and ghoulies, the Bloods and Crips. She kept him away from it. But as he got older and got into the music industry, being a bodyguard, not a gangbanger, was not out there gangbanging anything. He came a bodyguard for Bobby Brown. That led him over to, the whole Vanilla Ice situation. And then boom, next thing you know, he meet Harry O and them, and they start Death Row Records after he get Dre out of his situation with Easy, right? Then he starts adopting all the street niggas once he get money too. So him and Puff got that in common, that they became gangsters when they got some money. Hold on a second. So they both basically surround themselves with a bunch of street dudes, right? And once they got money, the more money they got, the more power they got, the more they started thinking that they were gangsters. Now, back in the days, we used to call Puff a paper gangster. No, because he would do some gangster shit to you, but on paper. So we used to call him a paper gangster because, he'll rob you, but it would be contractually robbing you. He just wasn't, putting a gun in your face. So back in the days, we used to refer to him and dudes like him as paper gangsters. But when they started bringing the wolves, Anthony Wolf Jones, and then you got Suge, they got the bun trees around him. You bring in a whole different element to the business. So now you feeling protected. So now you taking advantage of opportunity to do things to people that you normally wouldn't do because you got some dudes who are throwaway niggas. You know what a throwaway nigga is? A nigga that, you pay him money or you give him weed or you let him hang out with you, and you put them on the front line and they think they dedicated to you or they are dedicated to you out of loyalty and stuff, but you really using them to be a throwaway nigga. So when an incident happened, you put them in the front line, you tell them to handle it. If they get killed or go to jail, that's all right. That's what they was there for, to be thrown away so you can remain on top, right? It's like the game of chess. All the pawns is in the front. The king and the queen, they all way in the back. You got to get through all the pawns, the rook, the knight, and all these other motherfuckers before you get to the king and queen. Those the pawns are the throwaway niggas. Okay, the wolves, the bun trees. No disrespect to them, but that's what they are. You are there because if something's gonna happen, you're gonna handle it. You know, and then the way you're gonna handle it is only two options: you're going to jail or you're dying. You know what I'm saying? No one has a license to kill, to shoot, this, that, and the other, right? So, um, crash dummies, whatever you want to call them, same thing to me. I call them throwaway niggas. You just throw them away. Niggas go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They forget about you. They stop sending you packages and all that stuff. They just throw you away. Just send you to the system. Throw you away. So let's be reestablish to how Puffy became this tough guy. So now with that position, with now that he got money and he could pay lawyers and he could pay street dudes to protect him. Now you see Steve Stout. He go hit Steve Stout with a bottle. They go beat up Steve Stout over the Hate Me Now video. You know, you got Puff punching Drake or slapping Drake. You got the incident with Sean, you know, the shooting in the club. Now he's finding himself in some gangster shit. Wolf get killed down in Atlanta. You know, Suge Man, Jay get killed. All this stuff is going on. And these dudes are supposed to be Clive Davis, Jimmy Iovine, Barry Gordy. But these niggas is gangsters. They in the street doing some gangster shit. To the point where now these two dudes, Suge and Puff, got a beef when they used to be friends. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac used to be cool with Puff and Big. But this music shit and the niggas around them influenced a bunch of gangster shit. Nonsense. When they supposed to be Barry Gordy and Jimmy Iovine. But they being Pookie and Goldie Loc out here. So it gets to the point where Puff allegedly probably put money to get on dudes' heads to get people beat up and all that stuff. I'm probably sure he did. I'm sure he probably paid to get niggas beat up for messing with Kim Porter, allegedly, all kind of stuff. Because the money started getting to his head and started really fucking making him thinking he a monster, right? Allegedly, right? Same thing with Suge. And look where it ended Suge at, right? Suge is based on karma. And the reason I say Suge thing is incident is based on karma, being the fact that that was his friend. You know what I'm saying? He ran over his friend, but that come with the energy from all the negativity that he was on. They had niggas drinking piss. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you ever heard stories about Barry Gordy making fucking Smokey Robinson drink piss. You get what I'm saying? Niggas say they took their gangster shit too far. Way too far. So now they get to the point where Puff think he's so cocky and confident that he done got away with so much shit. Shined into 10 years. He done got away with a lot of shit that he gonna tell Keefe D allegedly that he got $1 million for him to take care of Suge and Pac. Right? Now Suge and Pac get killed. Keefe D is out here claiming it. That they did it, and he's claiming that they did it for Puff. But Puff runs his mouth so goddamn much. If you go listen to the song Mind Games, where Puff is on there talking, and it sounds like him and Black Rob are responding to the Machiavelli album. You know what I'm saying? And if you go on my stories right now, I mean, not my stories. If you go on my community chat right now, I posted the lyrics to Mind Games with Puff talking. And Puff, stupid ass, allegedly, he is admitting to putting $1 million on the nigga head. And he said, yo, a lot of y'all niggas think with y'all brawn, which means y'all size, y'all big. He talking about Suge. You know the towels, brawny? Yeah. He said, a lot of y'all think with y'all brawn. We think with our brain. Nigga, I'll put $1 million on your head, nigga. Go look at my community chat right now and look at the lyrics. While y'all go look at that, I'm gonna do another set of push-ups. Look at my community chat and look at the lyrics. I just posted them, screenshotted the lyrics, and I posted them. Puff, that's Puff talking on the song. He just admitted it to it. And they gonna use these lyrics against him. Stupid. We in a whole different time now, Puff. You probably could have did that back in the day. Now they gonna use that against you, brother. That's it. You admitting it. That is no coincidence. What you gonna say? It was a coincidence? I'm out here getting it today, y'all. That was 50. Good money. $25 a set is good. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all got a chance to look yet, but You remember in the song, Tupac say, my fall, make sure none of your kids won't grow no more. Black Rob responds to that in the same song right before Puff come on and start talking. And Puff ain't rapping that. He's talking that. So he ain't gonna be able to say, oh, yo, those was just lyrics. I was rapping. No, he talking that shit. Real cocky and confident. So Puff, and if y'all not aware, they the assistant district attorney in Las Vegas Metro has presented their case to a grand jury. So it's only going to take less than 30 days for this grand jury to go through this evidence, to see if they're going to indict Keefe D. Once they indict Keefe D, which they will, I'm pretty much sure of it, because they're using all his confessions in his book. He told on himself. So it ain't going to be hard for them to, to hit him with the indictment. Once he gets indicted, they're going to sit down and they're going to question him as to why he did it. And then they're going to ask him, well, you said that Puff offered y'all money. And then what's going to happen is, after they bring Puff into it, that's when you're going to get people like Gene that's going to get indicted for saying that he saw Puff give the check to Zip or something like that, allegedly or whatever. So from there, they're going to start pulling in all these witnesses and all these people that talked. Puff ain't going to be able to say he don't know the Southside Crips. That nigga's in the studio with them, with Bone Thugs, with Biggie, Orlando Anderson, Puffy and all them when they recorded Notorious Thugs. Orlando Anderson's right in the picture with Puff. So whether they say Keefe D did it or Orlando Anderson did it, Puff ain't gonna be able to say he don't know these niggas. Not to mention them being at concerts with them. Other pictures and video, he's in the vicinity with them. Puff is screwed, bro. And then they got you on songs, making confessions, making threats. And all y'all they be saying that Biggie wasn't dissing Pac. Y'all niggas is bugging. Y'all wasn't no big fans like I was to say that Big wasn't dissing Pac. Y'all niggas is crazy. That whole life after death, he was slaughtering Pac. He was definitely dissing Pac. It wasn't digging Pac, it was a secret back then. All of New York knew that was a fact. 50, good looking. I make your mouthpiece so beast like Della Reese. When I lose, you lose teeth like when I squeeze, you lose teeth like little seeds. Nigga, please. Blood fudge, you Duncan Reed. And that's half on my boy path. Laugh now, cry later. I rhyme greater than the average player hater, the spectator. Play my CD twice. Niggas in the streets be like, yo, he nice, but that's on the low though. Got a cast with no dog. Something. Short change niggas. Short change niggas. Snort cane niggas. That's Pac, nigga. Short change niggas. Snort canes, nigga. Walk the range, nigga. Niggas still saying the song scribbling me. You don't see crippling me. Now I'm high like my girl nipples be. Y'all know the rules. Move from BK to New Jerusalem. All the blames you too. Switches too. Now I'm saying time. Nice time. Niggas want my spot take two. Talking about Pac when he say niggas mad cause I'm blue. Niggas envious. So many niggas on my dick. Shit strenuous. When I say and much stamina. Slugs missed you. I ain't mad at you. We ain't mad at you. That's Pac, bro. I ain't mad at you. Slug squashing, concussion. That's a wrist hand gone, sound concussion. And the right rushing. It's disease. System knocking make shit. Face it. Hard to hit. I'm kind for your rear. Like the peel. Swalk the weed up. Long kiss. That song, Long Kiss Goodnight, he talking about Pac. A flaming gas at you fucking maniacs who put my name in raps. What part of the game is that? Fuck it. Lashes, Duchess. Lashes. Or he said, may your soul rest. May your soul be sleepy, rest beneath me. You creep, nigga, you sleepy when you creep me. My 9-5s, back ties, rap guys with the Holy Ghost. Put holes on shaky. You talking about Pac right there too. Rap. My 9-5 rap. My 9-5. My 9-5 baptized rap guys. All you on God, all you on the coast. Most. Hold your gun shaky. Look how you make me. Do you? Your brain's blue. My team in the Marine blue coupe. Skeet it out. That's Crip shit. Marine blue coupe. Skeet it out. Weed it out. Blocks for distances. Nigga, long kiss, bitch. He's definitely talking about Pop. Especially that spot, that part. Wait, what line is that? What verse is that? It's flaming gas at you fucking maniacs. Uh, 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 I know the first verse was about Buckshot and Boot Camp Click. When he say, I can't believe you running with those pricks, trying to blow up like Nitro and Dynamite Sticks. Man, I rock something that's sick. Got paid with my own flow, rhyme with my own click. Take trips to Pyro, laying with your bitch. Playing you was fucking Rick, you fucking Rick. That's kicking the door. All right, that's Nas Boot Camp and Pop. It's the last verse, I think, on Long Kiss Goodnight. How that verse start? Is it whatever verse when he say bullets tapped your spine, flatline. I heard from the grapevine you got fucked 4 times. Damn, that 3 to 9 fucked you up for real though. Slug slink so. Ask me remorse, I feel no. He's talking about Pac right there, bro. For a fact. Laugh now, cry hater. I rhyme greater. Then the rappers play a hater, a spectator. Get my CD twice. See me in the streets. They be like, yo, he nice. But that's on the low though. Be cats with no dough trying to play me at my show. I pull out 4 foes and go up in the clothes. Short cane niggas, snort cane niggas, start your cane quicker. Bought the range nigga. Niggas still ticking me. Cause I speak strong as Ripple B. Since Little C's almost crippled me. My heart like my girl's nipples be. You know the rules. Move for BK, the new rules. Now, motherfuckers on Jackson too. Motherfuckers mad because I'm blue. Niggas envious. Too many niggas on my dick. Shit straighten your wrist. One numbers. Slugs met you. I ain't mad at you. We ain't mad at you. Blood rushing, concussion. That's having enough second, smoking something. And the bins bumping. My system MCs, my can make shit, face it, hard to hit. I get my pee for your re-up, wipe the pee up. Walk your seat up, go on the ashtray, spark the weed up, long kiss. I can't think, but when he say bullets tapped your spine, flatline, heard from the grapevine, you got fucked 4 times. Damn, that 3 to 9 fucked you up for real though. That he's talking Tupac, brother. He is talking Tupac without a question. And if y'all remember the Rap City that aired the same day he got killed, Joe Clair asked Big. He was like, yo, it's rumors that Pac slept with Faith. And Big said, if he did, he won't know more. That night Big got killed. I think that is what aggravated the shit out of them Cali niggas. I think that response right there is what made niggas move that night. Cause Big Show he had no remorse. And BT sucker asses, after he got killed, they clipped that out the show. So because they didn't want their names, because they didn't want to fall for blame like Vibe in them. They BT was fucking hyping the shit up with the interviews and shit, going back and forth, hyping that shit up. And then nigga Big said, yeah, well, if he fuck Faith, he won't fuck her no more. Like that nigga dead. And that nigga was dead that night. That night he was dead. If you doubt anything that I'm saying, go to @Joe Clair. JoeClair. Joe Clair is the one that interviewed him. Now I still got this interview, but it's buried because it's on the old VHS. Because I was taping the show. I used to tape all the Rap Cities and stuff. So I got like archives of Rap Cities, old school, and I got that show, and BET cut it, and they never aired it again. But Big said when he's sitting in that park with that royal blue Brooklyn Mint shirt with the orange logo on it, he's sitting in the park with Joe Clair. He said, yo, there's rumors that you Pac had sex with Faith. He said, yeah, if he did, his ass won't no more. And Pac was dead, bro. He said that sitting in the goddamn park in California. That night, that nigga was dead. Hit up Joe Clair and ask him. Hey, Limited Black, if you really got that, send it to me. Send it to me, chokenojoke at Gmail. So I can post it. Or send it to me on my Instagram, chokenojoke official. Thank you, Brenda, baby. Right back at you. All right, y'all. I'll be back on about 4 o'clock to finish up Kelsey's testimony and get into Megan's. I holler back at y'all in a minute. I got to go take a shower. This sweat is running down my goddamn back so bad right now. All right. Thanks for y'all to counting them push-ups. I appreciate you. I think I did over 200 today. I'll holler back at y'all later. All right. Hey, Brookie. B1, holler back. One.